Hi, Matthew Loop here, best-selling author of Social Media Made Me Rich. Here's how I can do the same for you, and founder of Profit365.org. In this video, I'm going to share with you 3 dumb and costly Instagram advertising mistakes that I see many business owners, entrepreneurs, and professionals making. Now, if you're enjoying the scenery behind me, we're here in Berlin, Germany at the Brandenburg Gate at Hotel Adlon Kempinski, a wonderful place. If you're in this area, I'd highly recommend checking it out and staying here. But let's get into the first big mistake, dumb and costly I should say, that many entrepreneurs, brands, and professionals make. The first one is not including text in the Instagram image. Instagram, just like Facebook, has their own newsfeed, and when we're scrolling through, we have a very, very limited time to get that person's attention. And aside from having a great image, if you have a little bit of text, smaller than 20% of the entire image, you're able to call out your ideal audience, which can increase your conversion, which means that it can decrease your cost per click and your cost per action. And that's really important. Now, if you have any questions regarding that, Facebook has a text overlay tool, which I typically run all of our images through just to make sure that our text is under 20%. Remember, Facebook, the social network, owns Instagram, so we have to play by their rules, and any text in the image that we promote has to be under 20%. So make sure, if you're doing Instagram advertising, to include some text to call out your ideal audience. Now, the second dumb and costly mistake that many brands, business owners, and entrepreneurs make is they start with a high budget, whether it's $100 per day, $500, $1,000 per day. Listen, Facebook is a business. They have an obligation to shareholders. And if you show them that you have a lot of money right off the bat, what they typically do is they increase your cost per click. Now, at the end of the day, all that really matters is the ROI, the return on investment. So I'm personally fine paying a higher cost per click, but I just find that if you start with a smaller budget, let's say under $10 per day, and do that for a couple days, and you incrementally scale up to 15 to 20 to 25, for some odd reason, we're able to continue getting less costs per click. This can add up, especially if you are a bigger company. So again, don't pay Facebook or Instagram more money than you need to. Start with a smaller budget. Now, the third dumb and costly Instagram advertising mistake that you currently may be making in your marketing is you may be waiting a little too long to put "what's in it for me" bullet points in your Instagram description. And here's what I mean. When you go to create an Instagram ad via the Facebook advertising interface, those first 3 lines are really, really important, because that's when you've got to grab their attention. And basically, if I'm going to be a prospective client of yours and potentially buy your product or your service, you've got to grab my attention. I'm thinking as the client, what's in it for me? Too many times, brands and businesses and companies, they will include some type of text description, and then they will wait until like the third or the fourth sentence to include that benefit. And unfortunately, that person's not going to see it, whether it's in the Instagram story or in the Instagram newsfeed. And again, when you go to create your Instagram ad via Facebook, you'll see what I'm talking about on that third screen, where you're able to enter your Instagram text description. In the very, very beginning, tell that person what the information will do to them, or give them a benefit or reason or reasons to get your information. Now, those are the 3 dumb and costly mistakes that I see all the time by brands, business owners, and entrepreneurs. If you like this content, thumb it up, share it, tag a friend or entrepreneur that you feel could benefit from this information. And right now, you really have 3 options. One, you could learn Instagram advertising by yourself, and you absolutely can do that. Take you a few months to potentially a year or more. Testing, tweaking, dialing it, you're going to spend a lot of money. I should say invest, because really all advertising is, whether it's on Facebook or Instagram, it's an investment. The second option you have is to learn from somebody that's overcome any challenge or obstacle that you've already faced. Myself, I've been doing this for over 10 years, advertising on social media and marketing and whatnot, way back in the MySpace days, if you can believe that. And I've kept my finger on the pulse ever since. I've been fortunate to train over 27,000 entrepreneurs in different countries all over the world, so we know really what's going on. I have a separate consulting program and training that you can learn more about at socialmediamademerich.com. Just check under the consulting there. The third option you have is to have our team of experts actually do the Instagram or Facebook advertising for you, and you can learn more about that at Profit365.org. Listen, hopefully you're enjoying the scenery and you found this content valuable from Berlin at the Brandenburg Gate at Hotel Adlon Kempinski. I'll talk to you soon, guys. This is Matthew Luke. Ciao.